Hello, Assalamalaikum everyone. My name is Aiza and I am a mother of three young children, one that you can see in the background. But I am going to share with you some tips on how I kind of like prep for the week. Today is Sunday, so what I like to do is on Sunday, I like to do a lot of the cutting and prep work for my kids' lunches, school lunches, and stuff and snacks that we eat at home. So we try to avoid processed and packaged foods as much as possible. So fruit is like the number one choice my kids prefer. I find that like cutting fruit ahead of time saves so much time. I know it's not something that we think about off the top of our head. We think of like meal prepping and cooking protein, but honestly, cutting and washing and cutting fruit can take a while too. So I just find that cutting it up ahead of time, saves a lot of time in the morning because as you know, mornings are always so rushed. So my kids prefer like melons, watermelon. We have tangerines that I usually just stick in their lunch bag, and I'll be washing some strawberries and blueberries as well. And my kids are just like other kids. I mean, we focus on fruits, but there's occasional times where they want chips or they want packaged stuff. But like I said, we try to make everything from home and avoid processed foods. So just washing some strawberries here. My older one loves strawberries, full of nutrients, antioxidants, and so I'm just gonna be washing those with baking soda and vinegar. I'm just gonna let that kind of soak for about 15 to 20 minutes, making sure all that dirt and pesticides are washed off. And in the meantime, I think I deserve a coffee, so here I am just making a coffee for myself. I usually have at least 2 cups a day. I want to cut it down to one, but I haven't really gotten the courage to do that yet. So here's just me making some coffee. So I'm just air drying the strawberries. So if you wash your strawberries with vinegar and baking soda and let them air dry, and then I stick them in the fridge, and they actually last a pretty long time. I want to say at least a week or so. And like it just makes life so much easier than waking up every morning and washing them and cutting them up. You have excuse me, a whole pack in the fridge that you can just stick in their lunch boxes. Another thing my kids love are chocolate muffins. So I make a batch of 12-ish muffins, not every week, but here and there. And they love eating them as snacks. I know it's like more of a breakfast food, but I'll cut them up in half and stick them in their lunch boxes, and they'll enjoy them as their snacks in school. And this recipe is really good too. I'll link it below. We actually cut the sugar in half, and it's fine for us. We don't have much of a sweet tooth, and we're always trying to reduce our sugar intake too. And even the chocolate chips, I only sprinkle a few when the recipe says 1 cup, and it's sufficient for us. But yeah, try it out. It's a really good recipe. So friends, I just started recently meal prepping or snack prepping, only because I was grown up in a family who my mom made everything from scratch every single day, and she was a stay-at-home mom, and I am too. But I don't like cooking every day. I don't have the same passion for cooking. I don't enjoy it as much as she did. So I find that making or cooking, like designating 1 to 2 days for cooking once a week is good enough for me. It fills my cup. And my kids are eating nutritious healthy food, and we try to avoid takeout as much as possible too. So this ensures that, you know, their tummies are full and they're not eating garbage basically. Always make time to clean in between. And don't judge me, but I know these cupcake tins look so bad, but I had them for the past, like, I want to say 15 to 20 years. My mom bought them for me when I was really small, and that's how I kind of started. Like, I had a phase where I used to love baking. So yeah, it's kind of a sentimental keepsake I like to keep. And my kids use it too, so it's something I like to pass down to them too if it stays in an okay condition. So another thing I like to prep ahead of time is like yogurt parfait bowls. So here I am just soaking some chia seed in almond milk, and I'm gonna let that soak until they kind of like puff up, and we'll go ahead and make some yogurt parfaits. My older daughter really enjoys these, and they're like the perfect breakfast because there's no prep involved. So she'll just grab her yogurt parfait bowls, and she'll add whatever she needs to add on top. Like I already put blueberries on them, but she'll add like granola, some flaxseed, whatever mood she's feeling, some honey, and there's such a healthy, nutritious breakfast, and they're good for kids. So that's just me making them. Put some chia seed on top. And the blueberries. So friends, here are the snacks that we prepped for the week. And I couldn't forget dinner. So I had some marinated chicken that I had in the fridge from this week. I like to marinate at least 1 to 2 chickens a week that we can use throughout the week, and it makes life so much easier. So we didn't use this one this week, so I decided to use it on Sunday night. Our Sunday night meals are pretty easy meals. So I put some onions and potatoes, mix that in the marinade. This turned out really good. It's my first time using this recipe, and it was so easy and simple. And you just top everything off with all that juice and onions and tomatoes, and bake it up. And then I also decided to make a little side salad. This had cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers, some dill, and some green onions. And then for the dressing, I used like olive oil and lemon juice and salt and pepper. It turned out really good. So simple, easy Sunday dinner.